Okay, I had got disconnected. I had some network issue. I hope I'm audible now. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I had got disconnected anyway. So we were like, yeah, I hope you can see the presentation also. Right? Yes, we've seen this. Okay. So the advantage of adopting the Indian accounting standard is that they also have global relevance. That means you can compare the working of an Indian company with the working of a foreign company, or the financial position of a foreign company with the financial position of a Indian company, because you can compare it. The accounting standards are similar and it becomes easier for comparison. So this is the advantage of using the Indian accounting standard: comparability, reduce information asymmetry, audit efficiency, global relevance, excellent labor mobility. Have a disadvantage. Can you think of some disadvantage? If the companies have to shift to a new accounting standard, what would be the disadvantage? अगर कंपनीज को नए अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड में शिफ्ट करना है तो क्या डिसएडवांटेज हो सकता है? थिंक ऑफ इट. अगर एक सिस्टम से दूसरे सिस्टम में मूव करना है, देन व्हाट कैन बी द डिसएडवांटेज? Guys, please interact, because if you don't tell me, I don't know क्या आपको समझ में आ रहा है क्या नहीं आ रहा है. क्या होगा अगर आपको नए सिस्टम में शिफ्ट करना होगा? What would be the disadvantage? If you have to shift to a new system, क्या disadvantage हो सकता है? Look at your life. If you have to, shift to new system, what are the problems you can establish, or you will undergo? ये तो common sense का answer. It has nothing to do with any technical knowledge. What is the
Adaptability, ma'am.
correct? It will be difficult to adapt. Yes, something new. What else? When you have to do something new, what is the disadvantage? What can be the disadvantage? It can be expensive. Mindset can also be a problem. So there are many things, many disadvantage shifting to a new system. Though it has its own advantage, it will allow comparability, it will allow more efficient audit, but to shift to a new system in itself is not easy, and it is full of challenges. So challenges can be, you have to relearn, it is expensive, need to shake off cultural influence, diminish US power of accounting. So earlier, it can be an advantage, it can be also a disadvantage. So earlier, companies used to make their books of account as per US GAAP or US generally accepted principle. Now, the companies will have to make their statement of accounts as per the International Financial Reporting Standards. Okay. As we've seen, as per the new accounting standard, you have to look at the fair value. Therefore, you cannot show extraordinary loss or gain, because that's a thing of the past. So you will not have that, because the accounting is different. So you can't show ki you are made such a huge profit or you are made a loss. You have to show it as the way you have been showing it in the books of the company. So investors will get the same information. So these are the disadvantage. People will have to relearn. So I hope सबको इतना समझ में आ गया होगा कि एक हमारा अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड था जो कि था यूएस जनरली अकाउंटेड एक्सेप्टेड अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल्स, उससे हमको इंडियन अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड में शिफ्ट करना है. अभी कभी भी कोई भी नया सिस्टम लेंगे तो देयर आर प्रॉब्लम एसोसिएटेड, दो देयर आर एडवांटेज. उसको यूज करने के लिए यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ एडवांटेजेस, बट उसके डिसएडवांटेज भी हैं. तो इसमें ये आपको बस समझ में आ जाना चाहिए कि हमारे पास हम एक पर्टिकुलर अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड से हम काम कर रहे थे. नाउ वी हैव टू अडैप्ट टू अ न्यू अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड. इसमें तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना. एवरीबडी हैज अंडरस्टूड दिस. सो वी हैव नॉट सीन एनीथिंग टेक्निकल, वी हैव ओनली सीन इंफॉर्मेशन where we see that now India has to shift to Indian accounting standards. Businesses will have to make their books of account as per the Indian accounting standard. किसी को दिक्कत, कोई सवाल, anything which you don't understand? So the crux of the matter is that we had a system of making the books of the account. However, now the government says you have to necessarily make the book of accounts as per the Indian accounting standard. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
So the aim is to provide the nation with robust, high quality, global accepted accounting standard. Phase 1 and phase 2 companies have already published or are in the process of publishing their financial statement as per Indian accounting standards. So there are 39 standard prescribed, and people have to make their books of account as per these 39 prescribed standards. So rather than adopting the accounting standard, the IFRS completely, India has converged IFRS with the Indian accounting standard. So they have taken something. Converge means they have maybe customize it as per the Indian requirement. So convergence with IFRS rather than adoption. It is rule based rather than principle based. Take into consideration practices, cultural differences, legal system in India. Right, so IFRS and the Indian accounting standards have given the the measurement principle, how you are going to look at. So for example, हमने देखा कि the asset value has to be taken at fair market value rather than the historic value, or rather than the book value. You have to look at the market value. So the standards have been converged or to converge with the IFRS, with the IFRS. So ये तो अब पुराना, मतलब this is old. Now the companies are making their books of account as per the Indian accounting standards. So it started in April 2015. So in April 2015, the company had to follow it on voluntary basis. That means that they could make their accounts as per the old systems as well, but from 2016 they have to necessarily make their books of account as per the Indian accounting standard. And as I told you, the banks, NBFCs, and insurance companies have different regulators. So their regulators decided as to when these companies will start making their accounts as per the new accounting standards. So 1st April 2015, voluntary for any company and its holding subsidiary, joint venture or associate company. Then mandatory basis. So companies listed or in process of listing on stock exchange in India or outside India having net worth of 500 crores or more should do it on mandatory basis. That means it is compulsory for them to make their books of accounts as per the Indian accounting standards. Unlisted companies having net worth of 500 crores or more and parent, subsidiary, associate and joint ventures of the above. It has become mandatory for companies to present their books of account as per the Indian accounting standards. So all companies which are listed or in the process of listing include inside or outside India or stock exchange not covered in phase 1. Unlisted companies having net worth of INR 250 crore or more but less than INR 500 crores, parent, subsidiary, associate and joint ventures of above. Company listed on SME exchange. SME is small and medium enterprises. So there are big businesses and there are smaller businesses. Obviously, smaller businesses have different requirements and therefore the norms for them are also different. So companies listed on SME exchange are not required to apply Indian accounting standard. Since once Indian accounting standards are applicable, an entity shall be required to follow the Indian accounting standard for all the subsequent financial statement. Companies not covered by above roadmap shall continue to apply accounting standard notified in companies accounting standard rules. So basically this is just information. Please don't think कि मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, इसमें समझने लायक कुछ भी नहीं है. I am sharing information. Okay, so there is no concept here to be understood. It is only information. It talks about when the company should prepare their books of account as per the accounting standard. Okay, so it is simple. It is, I'm just reading out. There is nothing to explain. That's why I'm not explaining. So please don't think that, I am not understanding. There is nothing to understand. This is just information which you need to process. There is nothing else here. So it talks about when the companies have to start making their books of account as per the accounting standard. So NBFC having net worth of 500 crores or more have to do it in the phase 1. That means from 1st April 2018. Holding subsidiary, joint ventures and associate companies of above NBFCs other than those already covered under the corporate roadmap. So NBFCs having net worth of INR 500 crores or more, holding subsidiaries and associate companies of above NBFC other than those already covered under corporate roadmap shall also apply from the said date. So for NBFCs and banks, RBI has given the norms. So NBFCs whose equity or debt securities are listed or in the process of listing on any stock exchange in India or outside India and having net worth less than 500 crores. NBFCs that are unlisted having net worth of more than 253 crores and less than 500 crores. Subsidiary holding joint venture and estate companies of above other than those already covered under corporate roadmap shall also apply from the set date. So this chart gives you as to when companies should adopt the Indian accounting standards. So this is just information, nothing to remember and understand. So IRDA, which is the regulator of the insurance industry in India, has given us separate guidelines for the insurance companies. So insurers, insurance companies, IRDA, deferred implementation. Deferred means later. So IRDA has permitted the insurance companies to follow these guidelines later. So they would be effective from 1st April 2020. For scheduled commercial banks, excluding regional rural banks, RBI has deferred for a period of 1 year. Deferred means it has made it later. So they don't have to, the banks did not have to do it in 2016. They can start from 2019. So this is what I'm telling you. So the government has given one notification. However, we have different regulators, IRDA for insurance company and RBI for banking. So depending on that, depending on the instructions by the regulator, the companies or the banks or the insurance companies can start making their books of accounts later. So there are challenges because there is change. Different corporates or different companies have different level of preparedness. This is a change. Changing from one accounting standard to another accounting standard is a change. So it will be difficult for companies to do it. Then high dependence on management estimates may vary in comparable financials with peers. So this we have seen is the objective of your accounting standards, that comparison is possible. If you make your books of accounts in a separate way, another company makes the books of account in another way, then comparison will not be possible. Impact of financial convenience on loan availed. Lack of expertise on fair valuation. So we have seen one of the main feature of the new accounting standard is that the assets do not be not to be valued at historic value. They have to be valued at fair market value. जो आपके assets हैं, उनको आपको historic value या जिस value पे आपने खरीदा था उस पे नहीं लेना है, आपको market value लेनी है. So it might be difficult to get the market value. It's not very easy for things which are not traded very readily to find the market value. It's difficult to find the market value. That's why it might be difficult to find the fair valuation of the asset. Also, there can be gain losses on exchange fluctuation, intra-group transactions. So there are challenges. So what we are seeing, basically, I'll remind you again, we are seeing that Indian companies followed the US GAAP, which is the US general general accepted accounting principle. However, now because we are becoming a global economy, we are looking at adapting IFRS, adopting rather than adopting. We are taking some important point from the IFRS, which is International Financial Reporting Standard, to make INDS AS, Indian accounting standards, which will help in comparing Indian businesses with other businesses and will have a standard for reporting. Right. So the four main pillars of Indian accounting standard as converged with IFRS is historic cost not relevant for asset and liability management. Right. So what cost we will have to take? We don't have to take the historic cost. Which cost we have to take? Please respond. Otherwise, I think you have not understood anything. Or rather, you have not paid attention. Tell me fast, which cost you have to take? Guys, speak up. We have seen this. I've been like shouting my heart out to tell you. Okay, let me ask by name. Saran, we don't have to take value the assets or liabilities at historic cost. What cost we have to take for measuring, for accounting?
We have to take the asset
Yeah.
cost.
Which cost we have to take? Jayanti, which cost we have to take?
Oh, ma'am, assets cost.
Asset cost, correct. But we don't have to take the historic cost. Which cost we have to take? Nobody has understood. Like at least 5 times I would
We
have
can't
told.
understand the question, ma'am. Can you?
There is nothing to understand actually. It is only information. Sonam, which cost?
Yes, ma'am.
Which cost we have to take? I gave you an example. This shows me that you guys are not listening. You are doing something else. Because I gave an example and explained, and at least I would have repeated 5 times. I would have repeated 5 times. It clearly shows me that you guys are just logged in and you're not paying attention. Nobody knows. Nobody has heard what I was talking about. This is really disappointing because I would have spoken about it at least 5 times. Did I not give you an example of market price or the fair value price? When you have to find the price of the car, I gave you example. I've been repeating it. If you can't, it clearly tells me that I am only talking. You guys are not paying attention at all. Did we not speak about it? Anu, Jayanti.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair market price हम लोग नहीं बात किया है क्या? We have spoken.
No, ma'am.
नहीं किया है?
नहीं मैम किया शेयर मार्केट
तो फिर क्यों नहीं बता पा रहे हैं? इसमें कुछ भी कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है. Now you don't, that is what I was telling. Don't tell me I'm not understood. There is nothing to understand here. It is only information. You guys are involved in something else and you are not reading through. There is nothing to explain. There is no concept. And this was my worry. This is what I was thinking. There is no concept here. It is only information. I am reading out the information. And if there is some technicality, I'm explaining. And if you tell me I'm not understood, it clearly shows that you are not being paying attention. You just have that earphone in your ears. Maybe you are on YouTube or something else, because there is nothing to explain. Even if you don't follow what I'm saying, read what is there. So it's not like a concept where I have to explain. It is only information. I'm really, really disappointed. And guys, you are not wasting my time. I get paid for every minute I spend with you. Okay, you guys are wasting your time and your money because you are paying us. You're paying Emarticus. If you're not paying attention, you are doing it is hazardous for you. It has nothing to do with me. I can finish it off and say I've completed. If I'm taking the effort to go slow and even translate for you, even use a different language. If you guys are not paying attention, it's very easy. I have not understood. It's very easy to say I have not understood. But have you made the effort to understand? That is my question. I'm very disappointed if you're not able to answer a simple question, which I've repeated at least 5 times. It shows me clearly that you are just logged in and you're not paying attention. So how many times, I don't know how many times I have, spoken about this. Anyways, so for the accounting of the assets and liabilities, you have to take you don't have to take the historic cost. You have to take the fair market value. Time value of money is also taken into account. Then substance over form, contractual substance over legal form. That means how you are supposed to represent your contractual relationship in the balance sheet. And the accounting standard focuses more on balance sheet rather than profit and loss, because balance sheet, what information does balance sheet give you? Anu, tell me fast. What information does the balance sheet give you? Anu, I'm asking you. What information does the balance sheet give you? What are the components?
Capital account.
Only capital. Does the balance sheet talk about capital? Now, if you answer like this, I know you guys have not been listening. You guys have not been making any notes. कुछ नहीं कर रहे, प्रवचन की तरह सुन रहे हैं आप लोग.
The balance sheet has the liabilities,
Assets.
and
and
assets.
shareholder equity.
Correct.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you don't have to be sorry. You have to be sorry for yourself. If you have not understood the component of balance sheet, me explaining it to you yesterday, today, I wasted a lot of time explaining it. If you have not understood, it's your problem. It's not my problem. It's your problem. If you have not understood, if not bothered to ask, it is your problem. How many times did I explain the balance sheet? And if you tell me I have not understood, I will not agree to it, because I've explained in both the languages I know, and I explained it multiple times. It simply tells me you guys are not paying attention. Okay, Gautam, profit and loss account में क्या होता है? Profit and loss में क्या होता है? क्या-क्या लिखते हैं profit and loss में? Profit and loss में क्या लिखते हैं?
प्रॉफिट में प्रॉफिट होता है,
प्रॉफिट में प्रॉफिट होता है, लॉस में लॉस होता है. वेरी गुड. आई शुड क्लैप फॉर यू फॉर विद दिस आंसर. प्रॉफिट में प्रॉफिट होता है, लॉस में लॉस होता है. Is this the kind of answer you give in a professional class? What do you write? We just saw the profit and loss statement. Even if you don't understand what I'm talking, at least pay attention on the slide. Yeah? What does profit and loss have? Yes, Swati? Let one person speak. Let Swati speak. I can't hear multiple voices. Yeah, Swati? What does it have? What does the profit and loss account have?
Ma'am, there is depreciation, expenses.
Depreciation in profit and loss. No.
Ma'am, net profit and net loss of company.
How do you get net profit and net loss? How do you get it?
Make a profit and
Ma'am,
loss
through
account and then
expenses
get
and
it
income.
up.
Yeah,
loss and net
Neeraj,
profit.
just everybody mute. Yes, Neeraj.
Ma'am, through expenses and income.
Very good. Yes,
मतलब क्या
this is the
expenses?
answer I'm looking at. We had seen the performer of the balance sheet and profit and loss. Why you have to guess? We had seen a balance sheet has assets and liabilities. Profit and loss has income and expenditure. Why is that we have to use, we have to guess. We have seen it. Okay. So guys, you have paid a lot of money. Okay. Make use of that money. You have paid this money to learn to clear your interview. So anyone is under the impression just because I've paid Emarticus, I will get a job. Sorry, that will not happen. You will get a job by paying in Nematicus only if you learn. You are here to learn. There are certain things you don't know. We are trying to make you learn those things. If you don't learn those things, placement would be difficult. So if anybody has this kind of misconception that I've paid money to Nematicus and I'll get a job, please wake up. And I'm sure the first session you had with Gitika and I think Rajat's team, we are very clear. We are not a placement agency where you pay money and you get placement. We are a training agency. We are a training partner of various banks. We train people. If you don't get trained as per the requirement of the bank, there will be no placement. तो प्रवचन की तरह ये सेशन सुनना बंद करिए. I am not a preacher. I am not preaching anything. I am not giving you gyan. You know, I give you homework, you don't do. I ask you questions, you don't reply. How are you going to learn? And end of the day, it's very easy to say, ना मुझे तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया. समझने की कोशिश की. First answer that question. Have you put in effort to learn? Okay, so I'm, really upset with the type of answers I'm getting in the class. Please be conscious in the class. It's only 3 hours. And, to help you, I also give a break of 15 minutes in case you have something urgent to meet or something which is running through your mind, complete it in that 15 minutes. But when you are in the class, please pay attention because that is what is going to help you learn. Okay. So, balance sheet and profit and loss, we saw the entire form, entire performer, and I've been telling you to make notes. I think none of you is doing it. And I had also asked you to make the balance sheet of Narendra's account. If you had made the balance sheet of Narendra's account, you would know what goes into my making the balance sheet. But वो किया ही नहीं है, तो पता कैसे चलेगा? ठीक है? तो आशा, ये कोई सतगुरु का क्लास नहीं है जहां पे वो प्रवचन देंगे और आप सुनते रहोगे ओ में. You have to make notes. You have to understand. If you don't understand, ask. But by the end of it, you should know. I'm going slow. I know there's a language barrier. Some of you do not understand English to that extent. No problem. I'm ready to explain in Hindi. But your involvement should be there. आपका इन्वॉल्वमेंट होना जरूरी है. अगर आप लोग प्रवचन की तरह सुनोगे तो मुश्किल होगा. एनीवेज, अच्छा तो let me ask, let me just know the pulse of it as to what. विपिन, अभी हम पिछले आधे घंटे से क्या समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं या क्या जानने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं? विपिन,
yes.
हाँ, पिछले आधे घंटे से हम क्या पढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं या क्या जानने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं या क्या देख रहे हैं?
IFRS, Indian Financial Report.
Okay, so we are seeing the
Standard.
difference between, the acceptance of IFRS, in convergence of International Financial Reporting Standard.
Reporting standard.
Yeah, with the Indian Accounting Standard, because this involves, this enables better comparison. Okay, so we are,
Yes, ma'am.
we are shifting to globalization, or we have already shifted to globalization. So to compare the working of two businesses, we are shifting to a common way of reporting standard. That is what we are trying to learn. So
Yes,
comparing, okay, thanks, Vipin. So comparing Indian Financial Reporting Standard and Indian Accounting Standard. So we currently have 39 standards are approved under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs Notification 2015. So IFRS is International Financial reporting standard, international account. So these standards are given by the International Accounting Standard Boards. So they have been issued in 2006, initiated moving towards IFRS, issued by the International Accounting Standard Board. In 2011, 35 Indian accounting standard introduced and implemented. Convergence with IFRS, Government of India, go ahead. And as we have seen in the budget of 2015, the then finance minister spoke about making the books of account as per the Indian accounting standard. Yeah, Sonam, I just saw your chat. Yes, it is about expenses and revenue. Correct. Your profit and loss is about expenses and revenue. And we have seen IRDA as RDAI as the regulator of insurance company and RBI as regulator of banks and NBFCs have delayed the acceptance of Indian accounting standard for banks and NBFCs. So these are the difference. So now we call the statement of profit and loss. It will be called statement of comprehensive income. Balance sheet would be called statement of financial position. So financial position is your accounting standards. True and fair would be replaced by fair presentation. Approve the financial statement for issue, whereas the company will now authorize the financial statement for issue. Now the terminology itself will change. So these are some standards. So we've seen there are around 39 standards. So they tell you standards are what? Standards are instructions or guidelines, right? So accounting standard 20 talks about government grant for specified assets, deduction of non-monetary government grant at nominal or fair value. Indian accounting standard 12 talks about acquired deferred tax benefit deducting from goodwill if goodwill reduced to zero to be recognized in profit and loss. Indian accounting standard 40 talks about option to measure investment property. ये सब हमें जानने की जरूरत नहीं. We don't need to know it, but basically we need to understand that there are some standards as per which the books of accounts need to be prepared, and now they have to be as per the Indian accounting standard. So the way we have the International Accounting Board, we have the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and these have been suggested by them. So the International Accounting Standard Board is independent accounting standard setting body of the International Financial Reporting Standard Foundation. So in India, we'll have a role of ICFAI, or the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. ICAI is expected to actively promote the Indian accounting standard pronouncement, facilitate global harmonization of accounting standard. Global harmonization means to bring the global standards close to the Indian accounting standard. So you have the IFRS, or the Indian International Financial Reporting Standard, and you have the Indian accounting standards. So you also have an Indian, like the way you have the International Accounting Board, you also have the Indian Accounting Standard Boards of India, gives weightage to the International Accounting Standards or International Financial Reporting Standard issued by the IASB. So we are into integration of Indian accounting standard with IFRS as a result of synergies with International Accounting Standard Boards. So earlier, as we have discussed, Indian companies used to make their accounting statement as per the US GAAP, but now they will have to make it as per the international financial reporting standards. So this is required because now Indian companies are have a global footprint. Many countries require or permit IFRS for statutory reporting purposes. Companies also incorporated IFRS into local accounting standard. This is a challenge for Indian multinational companies to consolidate, monitor financial statement. So for better comparison, it is required that all companies follow the similar accounting standard, which is the IFRS. So these are some so I think I'll end the session here. But my request again to all of you is please go through what we have done. Actually, this is not very, what to say, conceptual. It is more about information. It talks about what are the problems, which are why it is important to have standardized accounting principles. What are the benefits of having standardized accounting principles, and what are the problems which is faced out? Okay, so you have Saturday and Sunday. Please go through it. Be active on your LMS. In the meantime, I will coordinate with Damini today to get all the sessions, recorded sessions uploaded so that you can go through. और जिन लोगों को भी extra class चाहिए या people who are late joinees, I would suggest कि आप पहले वो recorded session देख लो, LMS देख लो, फिर उसके बाद हम discuss करेंगे तो better होगा, क्योंकि अगर if I am the only person talking, it is very difficult to understand.
मैम तो सर बोले थे कि कल मतलब अभी अनाउंस करोगे कि
हाँ, मेरी अभी सर से बात हुई है. सर मतलब अभिषेक से आपने बात की होगी, तो मैंने अभिषेक से यही बोला है कि आप पहले एक बार रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस देख लेने दो. See, I am not going anywhere. I am here. But आपकी
रिकॉर्डेड सेशन मतलब मैम मेरे को शो नहीं कर रहा.
हाँ, तो वही मैं बोल रही हूँ कि रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था. अभी मैं कोऑर्डिनेट करती हूँ, दामिनी के साथ कोऑर्डिनेट करके रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस आपके डलवा देते हैं. रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस एक बार देख लीजिए, पढ़ लीजिए, उसके बाद वी कैन हैव द सेशन एनी टाइम यू वांट. बट क्या होता है ना कि इफ somebody else is taking the session, आप लोग का लर्निंग नहीं होता है, राइट? अभी जैसे मैंने इसमें भी देखा कि आप लोग किसी और टेंजेंट पे हैं. I got a little carried away because if I am putting the effort, I want you guys also to put effort. Okay. Thameen, you will get a link for watching this. I think there is a problem today. I will sort it out with Damini. I'm sorting out with Damini.
Okay.
So recorded sessions ka, I know there's an issue. I will sort it out with Damini today, and these sessions will be available to you maybe tomorrow or day after. But whenever these sessions are available to you, go through it, take the help of LMS, try to understand. अगर तब भी समझ में नहीं आता, I will take another session, no issues. Yes, Swati.
Okay.
मैम बाकी क्लासेस का मैम डिटेल्स मैम तो संडे को मिलेगा मैम.
हाँ, वैसे आपसे 10 से 1 होगी क्लासेस आपकी. हम अकाउंट से ही कंटिन्यू करेंगे. मंडे तो एटलीस्ट हम अकाउंट से करेंगे. यस स्वाति. हाँ जी स्वाति, बताइए. आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी.
हेलो.
हाँ हाँ स्वाति,
यस मैम.
बताइए, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
मैम, use the same link for joining the session.
नहीं समझ में आ रहा है मुझे स्वाति आप क्या कह रही हैं.
Ma'am, they have provided us with schedule till 20 means today. So after 20, what will happen, ma'am?
Okay. From 22nd, again, we'll have the class at 10 to, from 10 to 1, we will continue with account. So for Monday, I can tell you that. For the rest, maybe you will get the schedule on Sunday, right? So wait till Sunday. Otherwise, we know that you will have your class from 10 o'clock on Monday till 1 o'clock, the way we have it. And we will continue account, right? So your class would be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay,
and we will
ma'am.
do accounts, right? On Monday. Yeah. Then,
Yes,
you will, yeah, you will know your schedule maybe by tomorrow or something, okay? My only request with you guys is, please be a little more proactive. Try to build your capability of learning, okay? तो उसके लिए आपको थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. Joining the session on Monday, join the same link. Swati, Swati's querying is how to join the session on Monday. Join the same link. The same link would be available. Okay. Okay, bye. Please use these 2 days productively. Please study so that you have some questions on Monday. You know, कुछ पढ़िए, कुछ समझिए, जिससे कि आप कुछ कंफ्यूजन हो तो उसको दूर कर सके. Yes.
मैम मुझे भी LMS लिंक नहीं मिला अभी.
LMS लिंक नहीं मिला है तो काउंसलर से बात करिए अपने, प्लीज.
ओके
Speak with your counselor.
ओके.
Okay. Chalo, we'll meet on Monday. Have a good weekend, but utilize it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, ma'am.